So some of my friends over here who have been sincere in coming all the days through, they wanted that I should summarize the teachings of Ashtavakra. You have all heard it. There is nothing for me to sum up, but anyway, as I have said, the entire teaching of Ashtavakra can be given in a few catchphrases. Well, I told 3 originally, but now, so that it can help everybody, because it is not necessary that you should follow all the 5, 6 teachings. Any one will do. If only you can do any one of them, you can be there in that absolute. You can have your moksha straight now and here. So that is why I have made a little more elaborate, some 5, 6 points perhaps. Number 1, do not react. This I have been repeating again and again. Happiness, unhappiness. Somebody censures you, abuses you, condemns you. It is not a question of not opening your mouth. It is a question of absolutely disinterested. It should not make any dent. It should not go inside and just like a thorn, it should not go there. Going on thinking, that fellow, what did he say? After 30 years even you can't forget it. So no. So whether it is stuti or ninda, whether somebody praises you or condemns you, whether you get a happiness, whether you get a joy or pain, or whether you get attached, or whether you get dvesha, raga dvesha, don't have any of these things. Those things may come. You see, causes for happiness would come. Your only son has become the President of India. But don't exult over it. That is all. Just you take it as if somebody is telling that today we have made the sambar of lady's finger or drumstick. That's all. Will you exult over it and immediately you will jump? That's all. It is just a normal news. So, let there be happiness, but don't become happy. Let there be unhappiness, don't become unhappy. You see, if one chap is going to call me a fool, and then my entire mood is lost for the entire day, for days together I am just thinking of it, how dare that fellow say, call me for so many people, me, the Bhikshunyaji, the Swamiji as the fool. That means, a word from somebody has got the ability to make you dance for a number of days. What a poor weaklings we are. So let us not be affected by any of these things. So, the first one is, do not react. But then, this alone is enough, no doubt. But here, all these things, they are all interlinked with each other. So when we do not react, then what do we do? Just look at it. Somebody comes, gives you fruits, take it. Somebody comes, gives you abuse, take it. Be a witness. Be a sakshi. Sakshi bhava. Remain absolutely unaffected. Say that he is telling something in the air. I have nothing to do with any of these things. I am the Brahman. Shivoham. Shivoham. So, you remain in that stage, then automatically you become a witness. So, the second item is always remain as a witness to all events. Let any events happen. Let the house collapse. Let the entire village be flooded. But no matter. Remain unperturbed, unagitated. See, nothing in the world, no person in the world has got the ability to disturb you. You are disturbing yourself. If you choose not to be disturbed, whatever happens, nothing in the world can happen. Every decision is being taken by you, even when you are asleep. The fact that you want to get up at 6 a.m., 7 a.m., you already make a decision, that's why you get up. It is done in an unconscious stage, but then you get up. So, the second one is be a witness. That is called a choiceless acceptance of whatever that comes. Don't say that I like this, I would like to have this. I am being transferred to Madras. Very good, I got a house, my parents are there, very nice. Or I am being transferred to Shillong. Oh no, I can't go to Shillong, nothing doing. Nothing. Whatever the events come, accept it. The Lord's wisdom is far, 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 millions and billions of times better than your wisdom. He knows what is good for you. In the eyes of the Lord, we are all ignorant little kids. We don't know what is good for us. So what all He does for your good. So be a witness, a non-participating witness. Don't feel sorry, don't feel happy, don't say this is good, I like it, don't say I don't like it. Without any like or dislike, it is a choiceless acceptance, whatever that comes. This is what is called floating with the tide. Don't swim. Swim means there is an effort. Don't swim either for or against. Let not the pendulum go to the left or the right. Let the pendulum stop. The middle part, Majjhima Nikaya, as it is called in Buddhism, the middle part. So, be a witness, have no choice. Something comes to you, some good comes to you, somebody presents you with an air conditioner for your house, okay? And the very next day, some burglar takes it away, equally good, don't get perturbed. So it's a choiceless acceptance of events as and when they come, because all the events are meant for your evolution. Finally, the Lord wants to take you to Him. He wants that you should merge in Him. So these are the ways. So He knows what best is to be done. Then the next one is, that is very, very important. See, any one of them will do. You practice any one, you will reach. The third one is, don't be a doer. Leave off the karta bhava and the bhokta bhava. Don't say I did it. Don't say I conducted this discourse for so many days. There is no I. Who conducted it? You can't do anything. See, your birth was not in your hand. Your death is not in your hand. Every item in your life is not in your hand. It takes but a moment for the Lord to put a spoke on what all you are doing. How many people have seen the previous day they were talking to me, the next day they have been paralyzed completely, and for lifetime they have been paralyzed. What happened to all your willpower, your ability, your championship? You were a boxing champion, you were a wrestling champion. What happened to them all? It is all in His hands. He is the doer. Everything is being done by Him. Your hands and feet and all your senses are all the instruments in His hands. Then what do? You are only a witness. You see your hand, your feet taking you to the dining hall. You see your hand contacting the plate and putting the morsels into your mouth, and you see your gullet gobbling it down. What did you do? You are only consciousness. You are aware of your feet going, your hands contacting the particular vegetable, then taking inside the mouth. You never did anything. So take it that you are not the doer. Do not appropriate the doership to you. You have never been a doer, you can never be the doer. When else you become the doer, then all the results will accrue to you, the punya and the papa, the merit and the sins. Then you have to take births in order to reap those fruits, either the rewards or the punishments. So avoid it. Never become a doer. When once you don't become a doer, the I goes. The entire I is surviving. It is being flourished and nourished by your saying that I am this, I am that, I have done this, I am going to do this, I am going to talk, I am going to write a book. So it is only due to these actions which you are attributing to yourself, your I has been surviving. So the I goes straight away. The I goes. Ashtavakra says, Yada naham tada mokshaha. When I am not there, then the moksha comes. Then the liberation comes. So long as the I is there, so long as the ego is there, you will never reach the Lord. What is ego? Ego means thinking that I means this body-mind complex. That is what is called ego. We are all using words without understanding what it means. Ego means that tadatmya bhava, that identification of the self with this body and mind. And then whatever the body did, you are appropriating yourself. Whatever your mind did, you are appropriating yourself. So, this ego goes. There was a great king called Shrona. He was one of the greatest of kings in the days of Buddha. He decided to become a bhikshu, become a monk. He left off his kingdom. And then he comes before Buddha. Buddha is sitting with 10,000 monks, all silent. Just in between there is a way to come. He was a king, he wanted to show that Guru Dakshina he can give the best of all. So he is carrying a priceless diamond in his right hand. And then in his left hand he keeps a white lotus flower. You know why? He said that a diamond is something which everybody would like. I don't think Buddha will reject. But who knows these fellows? These monks are dangerous fellows, or they are half mad or sometimes fully mad. So he said, he may say, no, I don't want. Who asked you to bring it? So he keeps that white lotus flower. There also there is ego. Because that is a season when no lotus flower one can get. And he has got it with great difficulty. So he wants to show, as a king I can do this. So he comes full of his ego. He keeps both like this and is coming quite a distance. He is sitting there in the corner. Buddha commands from there, hey Shrona, drop it. He was keeping the diamond like this. He said, oh, he doesn't want it. Okay, he dropped it. Then he took that white lotus and is going. Immediately another command, drop it. He dropped that lotus flower also. He is going 2 steps further. Again the command comes. I said, drop it. What is to be dropped? I have nothing in my hand. What can I drop? Then his guardian angel sings a song as a parrot. It says, Yena tyajasi tat tyaja. The medium through which you left all these things, I left the diamond. I threw it away. I threw away the lotus. Leave that I. So that is the medium through which you did all these actions. So leave off that also. So the moment his guardian angel in a hidden form told him, he understood. Then he goes and prostrates before Buddha and Buddha accepts. So leave the doership, then the ego goes away. Now, the one aspect of this is, when you leave off the doership, what happens? You say, Lord, thy will be done, not mine. Everything is being done by you, Lord. I am not capable of doing a single thing. Lord, what all you do, you do. Ichha mai ma shokali tomar ichha. Mother, the entire willpower is yours. You are the ichha shakti. Whatever you want, you can do. It is all yours. That is what Ramakrishna Paramahamsa says. Jemon chola choma temoni choli. As you drive me, well, I am being driven. I am only a car. You take it to the left, I go to the left. You take it to the right, I go to the right. What can I do? I can't choose a direction on my own. It is you who is driving me, mother. So that is the stage. So it is an absolute surrender means where once you leave off the I, there is nothing called a separate surrender. Simply telling will not do. Oh Lord, I surrender everything to you, but see to it that I am going to retire, I should get a nice quarter, or the government should allow me to stay here for another 2 years. Mother, it's all left to you. I have surrendered yourself. I have surrendered myself. This is not surrender. When once you have surrendered, you have no business to ask any question. You can't ask the mother, when will your mercy come to me? You can't ask, when will I get my moksha? You can't tell her, please help me in my problems. No. Surrender means you have given power of attorney, an irrevocable power of attorney. So when once you give that power of attorney, you have no business and the other one will do whatever he wants. So this is really the surrender Bhagavan has told. Even if you can't do the full surrender, make a partial surrender. What does it mean? You need not do in all cases, at least in small things you say, Bhagavan is all yours. So start with small things. That's partial surrender. Then you extend to bigger things. So even partial surrender would do. Then another point is, when once you have decided that I am not the doer, then the question of you are trying to do any action doesn't arise. In this world, we have always been taught, be ambitious, be aggressive, be a do-getter. No. If you want to reach this spirituality, it is otherwise. Chumma iru. Keep quiet, don't do anything. A friend of mine was eye surgeon. Told him, why are you unnecessarily still working? Your son is working, your daughter is working, they are all there, he is running the show. Why are you still doing all these things? He was my Guru Bhai. He said, yes, I was also thinking, well, tomorrow itself I will write to my Vakil, ask him to go to Haridwar, find out a good plot, he will purchase it, I will build a house. Again action. For leaving of action, he wants to do action for them. So that won't do. The moment you say you leave off peace, you have to leave off. That's how stop where you are, in whatever position you are. See, Gurudev had a great method of training people in the spirituality. His students will be sitting, and behind the music will be going on, the drum beating will go on. He will say, all of you dance to the tune. People will be dancing. But the instruction is, the moment it stops, wherever you are, in whatever inconvenient situation you are, stop as it is. You can't put a hand down. If you are like this, remain like this. That's one method. These are all the methods. Stop. Inaction. Straight away. So this inaction is great because don't take up any enterprises. Don't say, I am going to build a hospital. The Lord knows what to do. Don't say that I am going to build an hospital. These are all only your ego. And then you put it that, oh, poor fellows, I am there. Who looked after them millions of years back? Were you there? Who is going to look after them after you die? There are going to be millions of years. There will be millions of beggars. Are you going to release them? First, the moment you know yourself, you get realized, lakhs of people can be released. Sitting here in this place, Bhagavan had helped so many people in so many corners of the world. So get into that position. What is the use of helping 20, 30, 40? Help in billions, if at all you want. So, this no reaction is an excellent thing. Don't say that tomorrow I am going to do no action, but today I am doing the action. Even that won't do. I'll take 2-3 minutes more. There was a famous king called Alexander the Great. He came from Greece and invaded it. He went to see a great saint called Diogenes. Diogenes was sitting naked. He had only a small dog to keep company with him. He used to say, I can't get any better companion. This is the only trustworthy companion I could find in the world. The king wanted to meet him because he had heard a lot about him. So he goes to Diogenes. Diogenes sitting the same way. He never got up. He didn't say hello. He said, perhaps he doesn't know. My people have not told him properly. He says, Mr. Diogenes, perhaps you don't know who I am. He said, as if you know who you are. And you are telling me I don't know who you are. First you know who you are. He was surprised. Then he said, you see, I am Alexander the Great. I have got to conquer the world. He turned to the dog. He never speaks directly. See, my dear dog, this fellow wants to conquer the world. People have been born before him, so many people, none of them have conquered the world. This poor chap, he thinks that he is going to conquer the world. Then Alexander says, no, don't take it lightly. Don't take it lightly. He says, one thing you tell me, what are you going to do after conquering the world? Oh, I will take rest. I will relax. Look here, without conquering the world, I am relaxing, I am resting. You want to conquer the world for that? You want to conquer the world for relaxing and resting? No, this won't do. He had no reply, he just goes away, that's all. So, the next one is, so leave of all actions is only part of it. And when you leave all actions, all desires induce you to do the various actions. Then automatically you become desireless, which comes as the last stage. See, if you don't do anything, then what is the question of a desire? I want to eat some good masala dosa. So naturally I try to do some action, I go to a hotel. When I don't want to go to any hotel, then from the desire will not arise, because this will never goes anywhere. The question will not arise. So you come to a state of no mind. All the desires go away, all thoughts go away, all attachments go away. So if you do any one of these things, it will all result in a no mind state. It is the mind which creates the idea that I am, that I Shantananda. Whenever the mind goes away, the I goes away, the world goes away, only the consciousness alone remains. There is a beautiful small poem in Ribhu Gita which Bhagavan has often recommended. It says, Ninevindri nirpadume jnanamagum, Ninevindri nirpadume mokshamagum, Ninevindri nirpadume sahajamagum, Ninevindri nirpadume brahmamagum, Ninevindri nirpadume shivanagum, Ninayanavum illai endra brahmandani. When you have no mind, when you have no thoughts, you are the Brahman, you are the Supreme Consciousness. Remove all the thoughts, remove the mind, break that memory box, break that mind, and you are there. For that, all these are the methods. Leave off the leadership, leave off all desires, leave off all reactions. These are all mental, all reactions are mental. All doing comes out of the mental desires. So finally all these things lead to the same stage where there is absolutely no thoughts. There is the thoughtless stage. If you are the thoughtless stage, he said that is called jnana. If you are the thoughtless state, that is called liberation. If you are the thoughtless state, that is called your natural state. If you are the state, that is called the Shiva. And then finally he has said, there is nothing to be done. Simply say that I am released, I am liberated, I am the Brahman, I am not limited. Remain as such, be convinced, you become that. Mukta bhimani mukta syad, baddho baddhabhimanyapi. If you think, samsara sadhana, everything is fighting me, I am there, what can I do? Then you will remain like that only. 1 minute you take all your fortitude into your hand, that is why you are called a dhira. It requires a lot of courage. It is not a question of simply saying that I am released. Remain like that. Your telephone bell will be ringing. Inside the kitchen your wife will be shouting because some fire has caught into your sari. But no, you will not move. You are the Brahman. Everything happens by your will. Why are you bothered? Whatever is happening with the divine will. There is nothing to be done. Whatever is to be done will be done by the divine will. So it is not a question of thinking, it is a question of being convinced and remaining as that. So whatever you think, you actually become that. That is the only way. So it is a small story for that, how your own thoughts affect you. There is a king in Baghdad, his name was Umar. One night he was going for hunting and he came late. He saw a black shadow trying to enter the kingdom. He said, hey, stop there, who are you? Have you got a visa? That said, I require no visa. I am the god of death. I have come here, there is going to be plague in this place in Baghdad. and 5,000 people is my quota, they are going to die. You say, be careful, no more than 5,000, go. Then what happened was a big plague came. Not 5,000, 50,000 people died. The king was extremely unhappy about it. When the plague was almost ended, everything over, he came out of the kingdom and he was just waiting. One day this fellow will come out, I am going to catch him. He saw the same black shadow, he caught the death. Hey, you went against your own word. You promised there will be only 5,000. How did it happen? He said, sir, only 5,000 I killed. The rest 50,000 they died out of fear. They thought I am having plague, they died. I didn't do it. So, it is a question of your own mental attitude. So, think that you are the Brahman, then you will be the Brahman. Remain as the Brahman. Don't think of the Brahman. Remain as the Brahman. This is one of the easiest ways he has given. It may be easy for some. So, with this, we conclude the Ashtavakra Gita. And for other days, the program, the President will be putting. So, the Ashtavakra Gita discourse by me. So, today, Hari Om.